think I see where it's going with this one, E.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. It was so exciting watching Colby dance to our Puckett background underneath at the bottom of the screen because he's never seen that happen. Excited to have you guys here. Welcome to Puckett, talking all about the NHL and the Frozen Pond and the playoffs tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the pickoff with Miss Rachel Dory and our favorite mustache man, Mr. Colby Marcio. Excited to have you guys here talking about the Frozen Pond tonight on the Betting News Network. My name is Sweatpants Jesus.
I got nothing good, but we'll go with this. And
there it is.
Ooh.
What's up, dude?
It's been a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm Gretzky Betskis.
I'm Nemo/Rachel.
There we go.
You're always so sad when you say it. Like you're always like
right.
Rachel.
Well, to be fair, like not from the Betting News people, because we have a solid community. The amount of harassment I get on a daily basis is like a lot.
Fair. We like to keep it nice and crispy around here, though, and no slander will be accepted. So, glad that you feel the good vibes. Glad you guys enjoyed the pickoff right before the show started today. You guys went almost right to the death, so that's why we're a few minutes late starting Puckett today. But that's okay. Excited, yeah. Well, Landon, you were there. You saw why.
What? Landon,
it's come from the guy who's been
how
late for like the past 3 weeks.
He was late for birth. Also, Glitter Node gave us a shout out in the pickoff chat. He said we've been making him some cash on the ice. So let's fucking go. Excited to have you back with us, Glitter Node, and excited to have Landon here. Even though apparently you and Rachel are beefing. So is this like the new age flirting? Is that what's happening right now?
I don't know what's happening right now.
Landon, you're a taken man. Relax. Thank you. Love it, baby. Love it.
SBJ and I are matching.
We are. Put our German jerseys on. Straight for Deutschland. Yeah, fun games today for you guys. We have a new game that we will be playing from Mr. Producer Sook, even though he's not with us today. He put together a game last night. Oh, what the fuck? I was literally about to pull him up here and he left. All right, well, I was going to bring Colby up here because he had a play for you guys for tomorrow, but he left. So, bye, Colby. We have a new game for you guys today to play. I haven't played a game in a hot minute with you guys. I had a super dope video, a little intro video, but for some reason the graphic wasn't loading. But we are going to talk about our plays of the day today and get into the Puckett 4. Hopefully help you guys continue to make some cheese. The second round of the playoffs has been Electric City. Betsky, I saw you post about it, how it's been fucking awesome. It has been spectacular viewership. We're going to talk about both games tonight, possibly a team going home, maybe a team tying a series 2-2. We'll get to both of them tonight. But before we do that, we're going to play a brand new game that we played on All Sauce Team, but we have the NHL edition with you guys today. This is Glory Road, the NHL edition. Now for this, it is 3 different pairs of guys who will lift more Lord Stanley trophies. First up for you guys, lighting the lamp doesn't mean you lift Lord Stanley. We've got Sam and Austin. So chat, get involved. Drop who you guys think is going to lift more Stanley trophies. Betsky, in honor of you being directly beneath me, who do you think is going to lift more Stanleys? Sam Reinhart or Austin Matthews?
Matthews looks like he has a face tattoo in that picture.
Yeah, right.
With this, it looks like he has that, or he has like a weird,
Malone.
like too much beard. You know?
Yeah,
like,
that goes like straight
His
into his
sideburns.
hair.
Yeah, like straight up. Yeah, but it is trees.
But I mean, it's interesting. I want to say Reinhardt here, but there's a big caveat. Florida needs to retain him this summer, and I've kind of heard that things are going in the right direction there. But if for some reason they can't, and he chases some money and goes to, oh gosh, I don't know, Utah,
Right. Or
or another team that has a lot of cap, then that could probably changes my answer. But as long as Reinhardt's a Florida Panther, I think they have a nice window here. I think there's a good chance the Leafs may do a little bit of a retool this offseason. Maybe they come out stronger with that and they win 3 in a row, but kind of want to just go with the team who looks kind of like the Bruins of the 2020s. So let's do Reinhardt.
Okay. NZ?
What's Matthews' contract currently again?
5 years, $14 million starting this season, this summer.
So he just signed with them again.
Yeah.
Yeah. when he found out that the team wasn't staying in Arizona, probably.
Because it kills me to
That
say,
was
guys.
never in the equation. I have to stop my sentence because I could give some things away.
It kills me to like almost go against him, but I just don't ever see Toronto getting it together with what they put together. With became such a disaster, unfortunately. Reinhardt's good, man. I mean, he was right behind Matthews with the goal scoring. I have to agree with Betsky though that where he plays is going to be the key. That's why I asked about Matthews. Glitternode made a good point. Where does Austin end up? On a different team, we're talking maybe a whole different conversation, but he ain't cheap. So I'm going to lean Reinhardt here, although I'm kind of split and down the road there.
Rachel?
I would like to plead the fifth, but I'm going to have to side with the guy who treats me really well, and that's Austin Matthews. He is, at the end of the day, like I think Sam Reinhardt's a good complementary piece, and on the right team, like I think if he stays in Florida, which I believe he will, there's a chance, right? They've got Gus Forsling re-signed, they've got Sasha Barkov, and they've got Reinhardt. They play like if he re-signs there, he's kind of in that piece. They're gonna lose Verhaeghe at some point, just like they lost Marchment. Whereas in Toronto, there's going to be some, we'll call it major adjustments made at some point over the next 365 days. And so I think when you look at it, Matthews, similar to McDavid, is just too good a player to ignore. And quite frankly, if neither one of those players wins the Stanley Cup, they will unequivocally be the best players in NHL history to not win a cup. Right now, that mantra belongs to Marcel Dion. And so I think that there's a better chance that Matthews finds his way to a cup than there is that Sam Reinhart has everything go right for a team that he is a piece on. And so I think I'm just basically.
You don't think
siding
they
with
can
the best
do it
player
this
here.
year? Sorry.
No, I don't. I don't think anybody's beating. First, I don't think they're making it through the Rangers, honestly.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the best series of the entire playoffs, but I don't think they're
Agreed.
making it through the Rangers.
I
think the
that's gonna
Rangers
be
are winning the cup this year.
I could see that.
So
I do
so
have
two
a future
things.
on that, so that would make me happy too.
That would be good for you. Two things. First of all, yes, we have adequately recognized the fact that Austin's name was with an O, so that has been that was misspelled.
You had to speak on it, too.
W is
That's
so
an
clearly
autocorrecting,
literally popping in and saying that as he's. I got these at like 3 a.m. last night. Also, brother, you're not supposed to be here. Go away. I mean, we love you in the chat, but you're not supposed to be here. You guys covered everything. My gut tells me Matthews, just because of pure. I think he's gonna get one, and I mean, we don't even know if Reinhardt doesn't win this year. Maybe he doesn't even get close again. Who knows? But I think I'm gonna go Matthews, just out of the gut. All right.
I have to touch on one thing Rachel said about Matthews and McDavid. Neither one of them have won, right? And my gut says one of them doesn't ever win. I'm not sure which one. Right now, I lean McDavid, unfortunately, because the Oilers just can never seem to figure it out. But I feel like one of them ends up without a cup. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys agree or not, but something in my gut just says one of the
between
two
McDavid and Matthews, they're not going to win a cup. You think?
I mean,
just one.
The NHL is going to do whatever they can to make sure.
I should see that. Yeah, I could see that.
Could be this year, straight up. We'll talk about that game tonight.
If his goaltender decides to just fucking participate, like
play some hockey. Speaking of McDavid, and W Graphics guy, I can't remember, and I actually had to adjust this one a little bit just because to make it a little bit more spicy. And I'm hoping that I spelled Mr. Pasternak's name correctly.
That's
right.
Yeah, you
Let's
did.
go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, your boy can spell. The Elite Club. David Pastrnak or Connor McDavid? Who's going to win more championships, chat? Who's going to win more championships, panel? Rachel, I'll let you pop in on this one first. Who do you think's winning more chips?
I'm going with my boy. I'm going with 97. I think situationally speaking, the Bruins are kind of in a weird spot where they've just lost Bergeron. They've lost Chara. They're about to lose Marchand. They have absolutely nothing up the gut. They have no prospects. And so if they don't win one in the next like 2 or 3 seasons, they may never win one. And Pasternak has an 8-year contract with the Boston Bruins. And so it kind of feels like he's locked into whatever rebuild that they want to go through. And so I think situationally speaking, that's a bad situation for Pasternak to be in. McDavid, I just said it. The NHL is going to do what they can to make sure he gets one. And I look at this, and he's arguably one of the top 5 players of all time already. And the reality is neither one of them have a single one right now. And so you take the best player here, the guy who's proven, I mean, he's second or third all time in playoff points per game behind Gretzky and Lemieux. So at some point, I just have to have the belief that he's going to be on a team that doesn't have a sieve in net, and he's going to be able to get it done.
Sook, we adjusted this one. Rachel and I talked about this earlier. So this one got changed. It originally had McDavid or Cooch on here, which I can ask you guys as well. We can have that discussion
Cooch
too.
has 2, so it's not like...
Yeah, it's a tough to catch him, I think. But
that's true.
Yeah, that's interesting.
The whole graphic originally was the 100 assist club, and Cooch versus McDavid. But it's tough because Cooch already has 2, so that's a tough discussion because I feel like Cooch already has a pretty nice little substantial lead. Can he catch him? That was what Sook was going for.
Yeah.
But anyway, for Pasternak or McDavid, Inzi, what do you think?
I mean, McDavid's obviously the better all-around player, in my opinion. Who do I see winning more? It's just, man, I feel like fucking McDavid is jinxed. I don't know why. I feel bad for the guy. Pasta doesn't have any, correct? That going back to the whole fact that Cooch has 2. But I'm torn. I'm gonna say McDavid, even though, like I said, my gut fucking says this kid gets screwed and doesn't win one. But I don't know. To the points that Rachel made, it's hard to take Pasternak just based off of where the Bruins are kind of heading right now. Goaltending's the thing that they got going for them the most. But they could always pick up a few pieces in the offseason and become really good again. So you never know. I lean McDavid, though. Even if it's 1-0 in the end. But I lean McDavid.
Betsky?
Yeah, if Pasta's on the Bruins, like you mentioned, Nz, maybe they do some retooling here. Maybe they find a way to get their center depth short up a little bit. And maybe he could get one on the Bruins. If he goes somewhere else because they blow it up, who knows? But McDavid, I kind of look at like Crosby's career because he won a cup his second year or his rookie season, and then third year was it? Okay. Yeah. And then it was a drought for a while, and then they won 2 in a row. And I could see that being one of those things where it doesn't really matter if what team McDavid's on. It doesn't really matter who's all around him. He's the type of guy who's going to be able to elevate a team completely by himself. So if the Oilers feel like they need to do like a retool here, if they don't make it out of this round or don't make it to the Cup Finals this year, I could see them being able to trade Draisaitl and get assets back, and it's still as good, if not a better team than it was before. So I have to say McDavid too, because I think he could withstand a retool, a rebuild, a quick rebuild, or whatever you would want to call it then, in the same capacity that kind of the Penguins did in that like period where they all of a sudden became a powerhouse again. So gotta go with the pure talent here. And I just feel like there's no way he won't at least win one, even if that means that near the end of his career he gets traded to a contender.
Yeah. Well, you guys kind of touched it all. It's McJesus for me. Pretty easy. I just feel like McDavid's going to win 1, 2, maybe 3.
I could see him passing Cooch too. Yeah.
I hope he does.
Interesting discussion.
The greatest players of their sport should win championships.
I mean, if he ever leaves the Oilers,
at the risk of getting myself in trouble, I also see a scenario where McDavid goes elsewhere and wins. This is the thing is like, I think the only reason this is a discussion point right now is because the Oilers are inept as hell, and that's who McDavid plays for. But I think a lot of people underestimate like if the Oilers go out in the second round, Leon Draisaitl might request a trade this summer. And then you're kind of at a point where you don't have anything outside of those two. Think about the assets you could get back if you traded them. And McDavid's contract is coming up. I believe he is 2 years remaining. So it's not like he's there forever kind of thing, right? And I think if you're in a situation where he decides, I don't want to be here anymore because these people have no idea what the hell they're doing. If he goes somewhere that has even a goaltender that isn't playing dodgeball, he probably wins, right?
Yeah.
You'd think so. At least one. All right. We've got one more, and then we're going to dive into tonight. This is a fun one. The Hughes brothers. Jack, Quinn, or Luke. The brothers Hughes. Sibling rivalry gone wrong. Again, W suck for the spectacular graphics. Who you guys thinking? Rachel, I'll let you go. Or actually, Inzi, I'll let you go first on this one. Who you got taking home more chips in their career? Which brother is going to be giving the other one noogies for the rest of their lives?
Two of them are on the same team, right? So it's really like two on it, two against one, anyways.
Yeah.
Well, they could get traded at some point. But
No,
yeah.
I know. I want to say Quinn for some reason over Jack. I don't know why, but I just like the Devils. They had all these pieces just fell apart. They just fell apart, and like Quinn's the captain of his team. He's shown he can be a leader. He's led this team where they are right now. I kind of lean him. I don't know why. He's going to take a Norris Trophy probably this year to add to his collection. I lean Quinn.
Betsky?
I'm going to go Jack. And if the other Hughes stays there, I think that the Devils are still such a young team. They have trash goaltending still, and that was something I think at the summer we were talking about if they were going to be a contender or not. I had questions about the goaltending, and the blue line's super young, but it has some top end talent. If Nemec and Luke turn into things, that's going to be a nice top two defenders on that team for a very long time. They also kind of have that window right now that Colorado had where Jack is potentially one of the most underpaid top centers in the league, like McKinnon was until his new contract. So they'll have a lot of cap space to work with too, especially if, once Palat comes off. They got rid of Toffoli, and I think that was really telling that didn't work out, and we're willing to just re-roll the dice and try to find another asset that's going to fit better. They still have Timo. I don't think he looked particularly great this season, but I also think it's because they had too much firepower up front, and I think they're figuring out they need to kind of spread that out a little bit more. Right now, this team does not have the same kind of cap issues that like a Toronto has, and even Vancouver a little bit right now. This is going to be an interesting offseason for Vancouver. So give me Jack, and potentially if Luke stays there, Luke.
Rachel?
I'm going to go none. I don't think any of them win
Just
one.
Zero for any
Yeah.
of them.
So
Not a bad answer.
I don't think Luke is as good as everybody thinks he is. He offensively is gifted. If you watch him in his own zone, it is a tire fire. Like, he's basically the Stuart Skinner of defense in his own zone. He's turnstile every 4.5 seconds. Jack, I love Betsky's point about him being an underpaid star. But the thing about Jack is the dressing room vibes are a little bit off, and that was a problem this year, and that was part of the reason that the Devils cratered the way they did, outside of their goaltending being somehow worse than the Oilers. So I look at this and I go, the cap issues that Vancouver's going to have, plus the fact that their window is effectively Thatcher Demko, and he only has 2 years left. So if they don't win in those 2 years, that's a problem because they don't have any goaltenders coming. And that was something that was an issue when I worked there. And it's something that's going to remain an issue because Artur Silovs, while he's like a good fill-in, that's not a guy that's going to outplay a Vasilevsky Saros type of guy. So I'm going to take the third option here and go none of them. I don't think any of them win a cup.
I like that. I didn't even think about that. I guess you kind of went outside the parameters of the potential of the game. But I think if you just go off of pure talent and the opportunity of what a team is going to represent, I would probably lean with Jack as well, just because I think he's the best of the brothers. And I think that if he finds himself, if the Devils put it together, like you said, Betsky, and get into a situation where he could lead them, I could see him doing so. Quinn's always going to have to rely upon some sort of offensive firepower with the team, similar to like Yossi with the Predators, for example. So I think I would lean Jack, but I kind of like the none answer, the D option of the A, B, or C. Good stuff. All right, well that was Glory Road. We played that on All Sauce Team. We'll play it again with you guys on an Unpuck It. We'll also have these posted on our social media if you guys want to interact with them on Twitter and on Instagram and on TikTok. They'll be coming to you guys live over the next few days. So if you didn't get a chance to answer in the chat, or if you're watching the replay of this, you'll be able to see them live on the socials, and you can get involved and let us know what you think and why we are bozos for our answers. There you go. All right. Is that the first goal scorer at your betting news? I don't know, but let's dive in. Oh, I guess, is that what you're saying, Betsky? Or excuse me, NZ? Is that the first goal scorer? Morgan Geeky?
Yeah. Just trying to do what we did last time. Just trying to do what we did last time.
That's a sneaky one. What is that, like plus 2,000? Plus 1,500?
2,100.
Yeah, there you go. All right. All right, let's dive into tonight. Big games tonight. Obviously, the Florida Panthers looking to send the Boston Bruins packing. And then in the second game, the little tuck me in piece, the Edmonton Oilers looking to even things out with the Canucks at home tonight. Plays in each game for all of you guys, from all of us. And you know what? I don't ever do this, but I'm going to go first today.
Wow. What?
I know, right?
Rude.
Isn't that strange? Isn't that weird?
What is
Right?
going on?
What? I always go last, and then you guys have talked, and I'm like, oh yeah, but I'm going to go first today. My sell job's not very long. You guys kind of touched on him a little bit in this particular situation. I really like this line. I really like this play. I'm not overthinking this line. I'm getting Artur Silovs for over 27.5 saves. I got minus 105 right before we got started. I'm seeing a different discrepancy depending on the book. I'm seeing this line at minus 120, minus 125, minus 110. Do a little line shopping here. SGARA hooked, indeed, landed, indeed. What a painful hook job yesterday. But I really like Silovs in this matchup. I mean, the Oilers are down in the series at home tonight. 42 saves Silovs had last game. 42 saves. If you kind of look at their offensive numbers throughout the season, obviously it was regular season in comparison, but the Oilers took the most shots on goal in the entire NHL at over 33 per game. And the Canucks have actually been allowing quite a bit of shots in the overall throughout the season at 30th in the NHL, allowing about 30 per game. So those things mixed together with the fact that we're going to get a little bit of a desperation Oilers team tonight, or at least trying to come out, and they do not want to go down 3-1 and have to go back to fucking Vancouver in this particular instance. I really think they need to win this game to even this series out, to make it a best of 3 situation. I think McDavid and Draisaitl are going to put their fucking, goat pants on and come out, and they're going to keep the brown pants at home, Betsky, and they're going to bring out the goat pants, put them on, and do the job tonight. I was also looking at some Draisaitl situation, maybe points. His points look very enticing to me.
I got him at plus money today for his 2
I saw
points.
it too.
I'm like, he has 10 points in his last 4 games. Like,
I know. I like it a lot. We can maybe do some ladder situation with that as well if you like that too. But I was looking at it trying to figure out what Oiler I wanted to take, and then I was like, let's just take all of the Oilers to just rip puck on net tonight. And I mean, they're not going to pull Silovs. Who the fucking else do they have? So I like it a lot. Give me over 27.5 saves. I like the latter too. Take it to 32, 33. I think you could see 35 plus shots tonight, maybe even flirt with 40 again. So give me that. For
whatever reason, I think it's an error in Kevin, but Kevin has the Oilers projected for 39 shots tonight.
That would get the job done.
I don't
unless
see
they score
Silovs
20
giving
goals.
up 12 goals.
Yeah, facts. I like that a lot. I mean, I'm not overthinking the number here. Betsky and I were kind of talking about this a little bit before we got started, that, if this game kind of goes how I think it's going to go, and the Oilers, as long as they don't just blow them out of the water, the Canucks are going to keep this game within a shout, and that means that Silovs is probably going to get peppered. So I think 30's very much so at the table. Give me 20. Make the point that you made when we were talking about this, Betsky, why it was a tiny bit of a concern for you.
My only concern is if Oilers go Picard tonight and kind of play a They are. It's confirmed.
It's confirmed.
And then,
Yeah.
Cool. And if they kind of play a more defensive game and don't go running gunning, and if they take the lead early, they may just try to kind of close the door and not worry about peppering Shilovs. But that's my only concern there. Otherwise, I mean, the game script writes itself, right? If this is a close game at all and Shilov keeps on playing the way he's been playing, which has been out of control, he should have no problem hitting it.
I'm waiting for the caked text at the beginning of this, but I mean, he had 27 in game 3, or excuse me, 27 in game 2. Had 42 as I said last game, so it's not like he hasn't flirted with the number. Game 1 he had 14, but you know, the Oilers didn't shoot a puck in the third period, so there you go. That'll normally do that. So I like it a lot.
I'd almost rather just ladder it right up too and get a little bit more plus money off of it, because if the game script goes that way, then I don't see how he doesn't have like at least, what's the line?
27 and a half.
Yeah, I mean 30 seems very reasonable if
100%.
If he stays in that the whole time and this is a close game.
Well, 30 plus is plus 154. All right, so I agree with you that if we, for the puck at 4, what I would actually prefer us do is I'm down to take Draisaitl 2 points for the puck at 4 at plus money.
Now you're speaking to me.
Yep.
I think that, I mean, set it and forget it. The guy's on fire. As Rachel said, he's had 10 points over his last win this series, pretty much in the playoffs. He's been he's been on fire. Set it and forget it. I'm cool with that, and then we can ladder Seelovs for the lotto, whatever we want to do there. But I will just want to let you guys know I have a unit on Seelovs over 27.5 or minus 105. If you guys can find it for less than minus 110, even plus Chicky somewhere, suggest. Yeah. All right, Betsky, where are the Betsky coins going tonight?
Sam Bennett is officially in the Bruins' head, and I want everything I can get out of it. I mean, this is a player that's fucking awesome. I love the way he plays. He's a true like playoff warrior. I'm sure there's plenty of people in Boston that cannot stand the man, but centering the second line with Tkachuk and Verhaeghe, I mean, what more could you ask for? And then you're getting a point at plus 120. I think he's hit in 3 of his last 4 playoff games he's played. I need to double check that. His shot volume is going way up. His line's actually 1.5, but you can get his 2.5 line for plus money as well. Every time he's hit, it's gone over 3 or 3 and up. So, I mean, why even take the 1.5 when you can take the 2.5? He kind of had some issues with his hand, but after seeing him these past 2 games, it doesn't look like that's bothering him anymore. So I'm not worried that there's like a nagging injury or anything going here. And this is a guy that not this season, but the season before was like 70% on his 2.5 shots on goal line at home. And his point line at home was like 60%. So he gets more favorable matchups at home. They get to mismatch that second line all the time because the top line always kind of has to take whoever wants to defend Barkov and co. And give me it. Plus 120 is insane.
It's legit wild that like you mentioned the whole like whoever wants to defend Barkov, but it's also like Paul Maurice can straight up throw that line out as his matchup line because Barkov and Reinhart are 2 of the top 5 defensive forwards in the entire league. So it's like it's a lose-lose for the other team. It's straight up lose-lose.
And without Marchand, like what forward line is going to go up against both of these lines?
I think it's like, probably the Zaka line, and that's not good.
No.
It sucks. He's not on the blue book.
Oh.
He's not on the blue book, which is always
that is sus.
Show me the cards. Show me the cards.
Yeah, we have to book this elsewhere, but it's all right. I see it on other various books. It is available at Bet Online for you guys.
It's on the Disney book.
It's on the Disney book. It's on the Lion book. And also shout out to our friend Shaggy Betts, who apparently shot an 81 today on the 81. Shags, were you alone? Because I shot my best round of golf when I was also alone. And the unfortunate thing about that is you're alone. So there's no one to back it up. You were alone. It's a thing, man. It's a thing. I know it happens. Who's not on blue? It's Sam Bennett for a point, John. That was the play from Betsky, who's not on the blue book. Sam Bennett for a point for plus money. You can get it on. I'm seeing it on all other books though.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if
all
you're in a
green
place
books,
you can play, you can go play it, as I said, on it with our friends on Bet Online. If you don't have it, go on the Green Book, MGM, the ESPN book, whatever you have. All right. So Sam Bennett to get us started for some plus money, which is always fun. And I mean,
Draisaitl's plus money too.
Draisaitl's plus money too. So we're gonna be cooking with fucking gasoline today. I'm gonna let NZ take us home. Rachel, what's your play tonight?
I'm going with Bennett's line mate, Matthew Tkachuk. This guy has been he's a playoff menace, straight up. In his last 5 games, he has 6 shots, 5 shots, 0 shots. And that was the game that all the kerfuffle nonsense happened in. Then 5 shots and 7 shots. He's over 3.5. That's his line today. I mean, this is an elimination game, and historically speaking, Matthew Tkachuk averages 5.86 shots in games where his team can either be eliminated or can eliminate another team. So when it comes to the big games, Matty Tkachuk just gets it. And I look at this. Kevin's projecting him for 4.92 shots tonight. Betalytics has him going over. Like, it's just, I look at this. The script makes sense because if Florida is winning, it's likely because Matthew Tkachuk is being a menace with Sam Bennett. And if they're losing, that's the guy Paul Maurice is going to throw over the boards. So no matter what script you like, Matthew Tkachuk fits that script, and he also fits the elimination game script. So that's my guy. I'm rocking with him. Pest, that Pest line is going to be a problem for the Bruins tonight. And I agree with Betsky. Yeah. They're in the Bruins' heads to the point where their GM is meeting with the media. Their owner is calling the commissioner. It's not good.
Yeah. Also, Steely Dan, welcome back. Used to be a frequent flyer.
Steely Dan
for a while. Comes back a couple times.
Good,
new to the Rachel,
Hi,
new
Steely
to the Rachel
Dan.
gang too. Yeah, a new follower. Let's go. Steely Dan used to hang out with us liberally.
Yeah, man.
Don Fagan. Okay. Do you know where that band got their name?
Don Fagan?
No, Steely Dan.
Oh, no.
Steely Dan it's from a Kurt Vonnegut book. It's a steam-powered dildo. Is the Steely Dan. You can look it up.
Oh my god. This is like the thing we talked about on the pod.
Look it up, brother.
Look it up, brother. Look it up, brother.
Look, we got confirmation in the chat by Donald Fagan himself.
100% confirmation from the chat. All right, so we've got Ratfuck to Chuck over 3.5 SOGs. We've got Sam Bennett for a point. Bennett the Menace. We've got Leon for 2 points. Mr. Draisaitl, which we all kind of agree on, but I has it as an honorary mention. And Z, take us home. What's our 4th leg?
Let's stay in the same game, and we're going to take Bobrovsky under 22.5 saves, minus 125. You know, with the way the Panthers are playing, they're just smothering these guys. These guys have had 16, 15, and 14 shots in their last 3 games since the Panthers took over. 22.5 seems almost... I won't even want to say the word of how it seems, so I'm not going to say the word. I mean, in the game that they did win, they only had 24 shots, and that was before Florida, kicked their groove here. I think that they found their groove. They're hot as hell. They're ready to move on. They don't want to play these guys again. Here we go. Take them home. Maybe they get 20 shots on him tonight. So I like Bobrovsky under. I don't like unders. I hate unders, but we're going with an under.
How you feel?
We're going with an under.
I love it.
We are.
I love that play.
It's
I love
so
it.
Good. There's also like the like off chance that the Bruins come out and like score a lot, that Bob gets pulled or doesn't hit his saves because the Bruins get 5 goals. Like, you're insuring yourself almost.
My only question, comment / concern in this play, and this is my only question: are you concerned that it's a elimination game?
Well,
and the
I
fact
look at
that
I kind of lean the other way in the sense that Florida wants to advance that bad.
Yeah,
They're just
sure.
pour it on it. Because I was like this. I was Swayman over saves, Bobrovsky under saves. And I was like, you know what? There's a chance that Florida takes a 2-0 lead and decides to play defensive hockey and just kind of keep it away from them and kill clock, and, keep the offense down, which means the offense is going to stay down for both teams. So that's what made me lean with the under. I mean, Boston only averaged 30 shots a game. They ranked towards the bottom of the league in the regular season. And they just haven't had it the past 3 games. I don't know what else to say. So taking the under.
All right, so this is the first time in Puckett history that we're going to put an under in our Puckett 4. Hey, man, unders pay, chat. Don't forget.
Unders been paying in NBA lately, so.
Printing. Unfortunately, I just can't do it. But I'm doing it today with you guys because this parlay, boys and girls, is plus 11,069.
Make it a Puckett 3 for me.
I mean, the Puckett 3 would be probably in the plus that 600 department with the legs that we have.
It's plus 614 on thing, and I'm just about to add the Bobrovsky saves.
I'm getting plus 1169, which is just a speakable number.
That's the sex number.
That is the sex number.
God damn it!
And you know what? In honor of that, I'm going to put $11.69 on it because it just makes sense. Hi, Chewy Bang, Chewy Raid. Also, Chewy, the fact that you said hi to Rage. Oh my God. See, what are we? Chopped fucking liver, Chewy? What is this? What are we doing?
Chewy
Straight to
Landon's
horny
being
jail.
mean to me, so
Ooh,
makes up for it.
Uh oh. There we go. Hi, buddy. I'm just kidding. I don't need affection. All right. There we go. Plus 1169. We have the Puckett 4 put together for you guys. The first ever Puckett under that we are throwing into this bad boy. NZ, I can't wait for the text, dude. Can't wait for it. I can't wait for it. Also, Prindy's really looking forward to you shaving the mustache. If you guys don't know, we have a.
I'm telling you.
I know.
Shit,
Wait, what?
Yeah.
We have So we have a friendly wager within the betting news community because NZ and Colby are on the opposite sides of a bet. And from now on, when this happens in our family and in our situations, whenever people are on the opposite side of a bet, we're going to make friendly wagers. And then the other, whatever happens. So today, NZ is on the over for Caitlin Clark's points. Mr. Colby Marcio is on the under for Caitlin Clark's points because the WNBA is starting today, because I know Betsky was about to ask. So the prop is 21.5 for NZ, for Colby, 20.5 for NZ. So she could land on 21, and this will be a null and void bet, but I don't see it happen. If Caitlin Clark
game on we said, let's just make it 21. If she hits 21, then we call it a wash. It's all good.
Indeed. If Caitlin Clark has 22 or more points, then Colby has to do the abracadabra TikTok dance. Abracadabra. Which you guys, I'm sure, have seen on your TikTok. If Caitlin Clark goes under her points, and Mr. Marcio is correct, NZ will have to be a mustached man for a week. So he will shave.
Wait,
into a
what?
mustache.
He's going to shave that glorious beard?
To a stash?
So, unlike Colby, I understand the fact that, when you shave, it comes back, and not only does it come back, but it comes back quicker and thicker. For me, unfortunately, it will probably be grayer. But it'll probably take maybe 10 days, and it'll be back. So it'll be a fun 10 days. Everybody will get to laugh at me. I'm going to look really funny if this happens. When the rest of it starts to grow in and this is all dark, that's when I'm going to look real funny. But it's all right. We'll see.
I want to see what your
worse
reaction would be.
Start flexing the chin now.
Yeah.
Do your chin workouts now. Get that jaw nice and pristine.
You'd be surprised what this looks like, baby.
No, NZ, just get the Botox chin. Botox shot.
I don't want to look like Tom Brady.
Or you should do the inverse and just shave the mustache off.
Oh, and do
go
the chin strap
style.
Yeah, or it's more like like Abe Lincoln. Yeah.
Now, so we actually did post this on our Twitter account, so you guys can go look at the graphic because there is visual evidence of NZ with a mustache. This is where this all derived from. And then Colby.
It's funny as fuck. I look horrible. Like, keep me away from your kids. That's how I look. It's so bad. It's
Chef
just
said,
the
"Where's
worst.
the Amber Alert?"
Oh my God.
Anyway,
Oh.
go peep our Twitter on at Your Betting News. Go check it out. I'll send it to you, Rachel, to pop on the Instagram too, for we can get that rock and rolling.
I was gonna say, send me
Scrolling through the night.
the bucket 4 too, so I can pop that up there.
I'll have to make it when we're done. But it's just finished now. It is the Bucket 4 plus 1169. We have Leon Draisaitl for 2 points, Sam Bennett for a point, Matthew Tkachuk for 4 shots, and Sergei Bobrovsky under 22.5 saves plus 1169, depending on where you can get it booked. Plus 1100 does the job, chat. It does the job, boys and girls.
That's nice.
Also, Steely Dan, I can't grow a beard. Number one, can't grow a beard, but number two, I'm half Asian and we don't grow hair very easily.
There's no. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna not continue down this topic of conversation because we'll save it for the podcast.
Oh my god.
Let's talk about our lotto for the day. Are you guys down to start with Seelov's saves? Shelov's? Is it Shelov's? Shelov's? Potato? Shelov's, right?
Potato.
Shelov's is gonna be he loves tonight because he's gonna get wrecked. All right. Let's lock it in. What do you guys want to do? 32? I feel like 32 is probably plus 200. I'd be down to go to 35, man. I think
I would do 35
tonight. That's going to be crazy value.
Why don't we meet in the middle?
33.
33.
Okay. What's the odds on that, Betsy?
Let me see.
Hope if I went to
Where the hat to fit in. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. If we go saves, the only problem with taking that is that we can't take anything else from this game if we do that. Just so you guys know.
Wait, why?
So you can't parlay other stuff.
Is that on the
you
blue
can't
book?
same game
On the
parlays,
blue
alt
book.
saves.
Yeah, it's the only place we can do the alt saves.
Oh, unless you do it on 365.
Well, I mean, I kind of like Draisaitl's 2 points over the saves personally.
We already have that in the regular guy.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Did you book it with Shelov's or did you book it with Draisaitl?
I booked it with Shelov's. Fuck me.
Did read it off a couple times. Just saying.
I just got here.
He was thinking about this.
mustache.
He was thinking about the stash.
Yeah,
No,
right.
he was thinking about Colby going abada cadabra. That's what he was thinking.
Watch,
about.
he
I've
loves
never
to do that.
seen it until today. Now I know why my odds didn't match. I was like, why am I like a little less?
Mhm.
Oh well. I hope your boy gets
Well,
saves from your brother.
I got a unit on it, so I mean,
That's
I'm happy
true.
regardless.
Well, I know.
I
I'm
mean-
doing. A lot of.
Yeah, I like this Tkachuk ladder too. Do you like the ladder for Tkachucky tonight?
I don't mind
7.
him.
Yeah.
To
Or
7.
6.
Yeah.
To 7?
Yeah, I'll go 6. I mean, he has 1, 2, 3. He has 5+ in 6 of 10.
I think 6
He
is good.
could
at
go
plus
5+.
320.
6 plus 320. Okay.
6 is
All right,
320.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And what's 5?
Plus 162.
I'm going to take this on the non-blue book because I don't do the 60-minute nonsense.
Makes sense. Yeah, book it on it. I mean, book it wherever you guys can get it, depending upon where you can find it. That was a fun way to say that. Can you?
But
do
you know that
this
game ain't going to
on-
overtime.
Watch it go to overtime. Ooh! I can do it on the green book now. Ooh!
Wait, what?
You can't same
Yeah.
game alts on the green book though.
Oh, really?
At
Yeah.
least I can't.
Oh, yeah, I can't either. Man.
You only get the
Whatever.
straight lines.
It's really bet 365 and
I love
online,
365
which if
so
you
much.
use the
Yeah.
QR code in the top left. Top
And
right.
bet
You
online.
can use Bet Online for this, boys and
I
girls.
can't
Also,
use bet online in Ontario, and it pisses me off because I love their lines.
mm,
It
They are-
drives
they
me
are-
nuts.
it sucks
I
that you
love
can't
their
have it in Canada.
lines.
I actually have Rachel. I need to text you after this because I need to ask you something, but I can't say it while we're live. But now you
I
think
got
about
an
that
idea.
until we're done. Okay,
Okay.
Betsky.
Can we do Draisaitl goal with the Shilov saves?
I don't know.
No.
Let's find out. I don't think you can. I think as soon as you do alt saves, you just literally just that's it.
Shit.
Which is booty hole.
Yeah.
What do you guys have more leans in the Bruins Panthers game instead, or do you have more leans in the Nucks Oilers?
Well, for like lotto pieces, the only other thing from the Oilers game that I would really like is like Bouchard at like 5 shots or 4.
I mean, I was going
he
to say
had
Bouchard
12
for
and
a goal,
15
too.
attempts.
I like the
last 2 games.
Hyman. I like Hyman
Mm-hmm.
in that game too.
Yeah, he's coming off 8-shot performance or something stupid.
And
Also,
in elimination
Bouchard's-
games, he's always real good.
Well, it's not an elimination game technically, but they need to win.
Technically,
Bouchard scored in 2 straight too. His goal is like plus 400. So that's fun.
the Oilers are also going 7D tonight, so we have to be mindful of that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why don't
I'm
we?
not gonna-
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't we ladder Shilovs and then just find stuff in the other game then? The elimination.
Okay.
game.
Let's do it.
You guys down with that?
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
fine with that.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take it to 32 plus is plus 240. That's
Yeah, I
totally
like that.
fine.
Yeah.
That's totally fine.
Wait, can you even
Random.
could you just do Edmonton money line with that?
Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't think you can put anything together with it from the same game.
Boo.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, you can't.
Nothing.
Wow.
Crazy. They'll change it at the end of the season. All right. So Chucky for 6 or 7? I think 6 is fine.
I think 6 is fine.
Yeah.
Plus. Oh. Fuck. I meant, sorry. We could do 5 for plus 162, or we can do 6 for plus 320.
Let's do it 5 for now.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
the one
bump
we
it if
can
we need to.
boost.
Boopst.
Boop, boop,
I
doop.
slipping on my own words right there. It's looking at something else on my phone, if you get what I'm saying, huh?
Oh, hey now. Oh,
Yeah.
now.
What is this?
Were you looking at
press
the?
conference?
Oh, were you looking at the? Were you looking at the portal between Ireland and New York? Is that what you were looking at?
Yeah.
That was
you
funny.
guys see that?
Can't believe. Yeah, I
I was
did.
still looking at that picture of Kobe with Kim Kardashian at it. It's just my background right now.
Let's go.
So,
All right, so we can do. You can't do multiple points either. This
This is tough for a lot of.
no.
gross business,
Ekblad
man.
3 shots looks pretty damn good to me.
So we're really on the
And
side of
in the
things.
last 2.
I could also
I
see.
guess we could add
some-
goals.
Yeah.
Let's see Ekblad. Where's Ekblad?
I could see Hyman
Oh
scoring.
yeah, he's
tonight.
not on here.
Yeah.
We can't do that in this because of Shilovs, unfortunately. I know you can, but the vast majority can't.
Trent Frederick plus 500
For a go?
for a go.
Who the fuck is that?
So I'm
Trent?
Boston. I literally pulled that out of my hat. He's the
Trent
guy.
Frederick?
Yeah,
What
he's
about
the guy
Geeky?
who's- I could go with Geeky. Pulled that out of a hat too. Chef T. No,
What's
but
up, Jeffrey?
Frederick's the guy who scored in last series when Marchand tied up Marner in the middle of the fucking ice and threw him down, and then fucking Frederick snuck up the side and shot the goal. And
Oh my
scored.
god,
It
I was at that game.
It ended up being like the decider in the Yanks. They got an empty netter after that, but that's who it is.
Wow.
That guy.
But all right, between
I'm having
Geeky and
PTSD.
why do I not see Ekblad on for 3 shots?
He's not on the blue book. I'm sorry.
Oh, of course.
He's also not on 3. Oh, that's fishy as hell.
Is he anywhere? Can I
He's
take
on
him
the Disney book.
He's plus
Put it out on
850 for a goal.
He is plus 850 for a goal. Oh god, this is getting tough, man.
Draisaitl 3 points. Kachuk 6 shots plus 320. I mean plus 1706. This is tough
We'd
to
have
do a
to-
lot with 2 games.
This is
Yeah.
not going well. Glitter node, I know. It's hard because you just can't parlay a bunch of stuff. It's difficult.
So then we got to take out Shelobs then.
Yeah, all right. We'll just he's got to go.
Should we
He's
just do
making
all
it too,
shots?
he's making it
He needs
he's making
to
it too
go.
difficult. He's got
He
to
needs
go
to go.
out the dough
At
because
the
he's
dough.
gonna go.
See ya.
All right, can we all agree that we feel like that we can't? I don't think we can do laddered of we can't ladder McDavid or Draisaitl for multiple points either. If we do want to do something in this game,
I think we
So
should
we'd have
just do shots.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah, it's just-
Then you
singular
could
point.
ladder Hyman and
I mean, McDavid's been
Bushi.
firing
Right.
the last couple games after he hasn't really been shooting in the first part of the season, or first part of the series. Excuse me.
I like the Hyman play a lot. And yeah, I could see like inside
Didn't
info. His fiance Snapchatted me this morning and said Connor woke up and chose violence this morning, and I was like, oh no.
I like the sound of that. Does that mean that
I was
they
like,
got a little
okay, Connor for
frisky?
4 points.
I wish we could do that. I mean, he's been shooting the last couple games because he got goose egged in game 2.
Yeah.
So
I
Yeah,
see
he
him
hit his
scoring
shots the
tonight.
last 2, I think.
Yeah, but that's
How do we feel
not
about
really getting
McDavid
us-
goal?
I would do goal. I would take him.
I really like what you were
But-
saying. Go. I was like what you were saying, Betsky, about Bouchard because he scored in 2 straight. I like his shots, like you were saying. I mean, his attempts, of just looking at it, have been whack.
His attempts are insane.
Did you
Now
see
it's
the,
like
the
I've never seen it. His line went from minus 125 to like minus 135 last game, and that's minus 175 today for his normal shots on goal line.
And the
I mean,
Oilers
he's
are
had-
100% getting power plays tonight. Like that is
Yes,
going to be
yes. After the way that last game ended,
yeah.
It ties rolls
I
into
like
my
that play.
Shelov's play, so I'm down. I mean, 4+ is plus 30. Excuse me, plus 180, 142. I can't read.
yeah.
5+
That'll
is
do.
plus 305, which he's had in 2 straight.
And he's hit 4+ in 4 of the last like 8 games or so.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Let's do that.
5 or
Let's
4.
put that in here. I'm gonna do 5 because I'm a sicko. But if you guys want to do 4, you're welcome to.
who is
Put
it?
it down. Bouchard for
Bushi.
5
Bush.
or 4. Bouchard power play point is also a nice spot there,
Yeah.
Martinez. But you can't parlay that, unfortunately.
That's a nice straight. And his
Uh-huh.
fucking power play points last year are
Were
insane if you look at it.
Paid rent.
It's
Oh my
like
God, wow.
What is that?
he hit his power play point in 15 of the last 20 playoff games.
Damn.
And a lot of those misses are this year.
As I said, his points.
He hit 8 times in a row last season.
Shit.
His goal is he scored in 2 straight, and his goal is plus 390. So
Yeah, it looks good. I may have
Let's
to
take the
sprinkle
shots.
it a little bit. Yeah, I'd
Let's
like
take
the
the
shots a
shots.
little bit more for what we're trying to cook.
Accomplish here.
Ugh. I do also like Hyman though. I'd be down to double dip there. Or
Hyman.
just take Hyman. Take him.
Model
for 4.
has Hyman at
or 5.
4.86 tonight. So yeah,
Let's round up to 5.
there you go.
Bouchard for 5, Hyman for 5, Tkachuk for 5. Can we find someone else for 5? A little 5-5-5-5 geyser. In the other
Make
game,
it-
maybe.
You took Kachuk down.
Our only
That's a-
options for 5 are Maddie, Pasta, Verhage, Reinhardt, Montour, Barkov.
If you did McJesus for 5, it's plus 73.98 for Bouchard, Hyman, and McDavid for 5, and then Tkachuk for 5.
I kind of like that.
It's
I
a lot
like
of
that.
shots, but it's McDavid. I think we all kind of agree that we feel like the Oilers are going to come out peppered and go rolling gunning tonight, and we all kind of think that Tkachuk's going to get wild and the Panthers are going to win this game. So it kind of ties in with everything we've talked about.
What if we, instead of his shots, the cherry on top is the McDavid goal?
Ooh, instead of his shots,
Yeah,
what's his goal?
plus 120. You can't
Or
same game that.
or you put his goal with.
Oh
the
wait, no, I'm
shots.
missing something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can same game.
Oh yeah.
Why don't we take-
How about his 4 shots with a go? His sogs, or how about I would even do 3 sogs and a go.
And a go.
Yeah. we can
No,
do
I'm
that.
going 4. I'm gonna rate them.
I might even take Hyman down from 5 to 4.
All right. Now, all right. Well, if you leave it at Bouchard for 5, Hyman for 5, if anything, I'd take Bouchard down to 4 because that's probably the one.
I already did that.
Oh, all right. I'll do that just to be safety first.
Safety first. Yeah.
Safety first. Bouchard for 4, Hyman for 5, McDavid for 4, McDavid for a goal, and Tkachuk for 5 is plus 59.36.
That will do, right?
Yeah,
Only
that's
2 games. That will do.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
I'll do, donkey.
I think I have a boost too, which I'm using.
On the green book?
On the blue book. So
We don't get blue book boosts up here.
oh,
Really?
dang.
Joke. We got bonus bets like a month ago.
Oh,
Like
okay.
We
Can't be
randomly
sure.
did like 2 months ago or something, 3 months ago. All of a sudden, it was when Chef hit for like 10K that they gave us like a shit ton of free bets out of nowhere. We were all like, "What the fuck?"
It's because you've got free coin to distribute, so they want you.
Yep.
They're feeding into it.
They're like double down now.
Take it,
take more.
Never made it as a wise man.
Remember it as a poor man stealing. All right, here you go, chat. Lock it in, ride it out, put a cup of coffee on it, couple bucks, Coors Light, Coors Latte, whatever you're feeling. Zach Hyman, 5 shots. McDavid, 4 shots. Bouchard, 4 shots. McDavid, go for a goal, anytime goal scorer. And then from the first game, Matty Tkachuk for 5. Is Matty Tkachuk scoring a goal?
Oops.
that would not surprise me.
Chef,
a
I'm
bit.
already in your DMs.
Because I'm
just
just gonna leave it.
flew.
I'm not gonna get too wacky. All right, that's it.
I feel like for Hagee's due for a goal. So I like to check assist a little bit more.
Oh, Betsky. We can't. Thank God we can't parlay that. Otherwise, I'd put it in. All right, $5 get you $4.39 if you're feeling so enticing. I'm locking it in. That's it. That's all, folks. Because we got to get out of here so I can post the graphics. You guys can ride out with us. This first game starts in 30 minutes. So we appreciate you guys stopping by today and hanging out with us for this wonderful edition of Puck It to enjoy these 2 games tonight. We've got another solid month of hockey, boys and girls, so don't get too sad. But we're getting down to the nitty gritty. It's going to be a fun time. And indeed, Landon, I do got a good feeling about this one. I kind of do. This show's been
nice.
this show's been
I
the
like
most.
Bucket 4.
This show has been the most profitable of all the shows, so can close their ears. This show has been the best and most profitable. As a reminder to you guys, I know, man, I know. The Puck It 4, which NZ fat fingered a tiny bit, but that's okay. I'm gonna read off the one that we.
A little nervous.
It's all right. If you're nervous, I'm nervous because I have a unit on it. So, Leon Draisaitl for 2 points, and then a little SGP for the first game, which is plus 550 by itself if you just want to ride the first game. Is Sam Bennett for a point, Tkachuk for 4 shots, and then the under for Bobrovsky saves, 22.5 saves on that one. And then, like I said, Draisaitl for 2 points, plus 1169. If you take out Draisaitl, plus 550. However you guys are feeling frisky. We will post that on our Twitter account at Your Betting News. Go follow all these beautiful amigos on the screen at Rachel Dory, at Gretzky Betskys, at NZ. Go follow me, Sweatband Jesus. As Landon said, if you're a loser, if you're not hanging out with us on playback, you're not. But come and kick it with us on playback. I will be live sweating the Grizzlies. Wow.
Whoa.
Timberwolves. Not live sweating the Grizzlies. Live sweating. That'd be a live shot from the Cabo beaches. That's what that would be.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'll be live sweating the Nuggets taking on the Timberwolves tonight at 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central. Come and hang out with us. Watch that game with me. I'll have some stuff for that as well later tonight. Got a 2-unit play in that game, which I'll be dropping in a little bit.
There you go.
There you go. I'm going to recoup my SGA coins from last night. And then the Lotto, which we just put together right here, right now, with love and affection for you guys. Connor McJesus, go. Connor McDavid, 4 shots. Evan Bouchard, 4 shots. Zach Hyman, 5 shots. Shot. And then Matthew Tkachuk for 5 shots to take us home. All right, boys and girls. Guys, you got any final words for the kids before we scooch up on out of here?
Edmonton money nollie nuke.
Oh,
Hammer job.
Calvin Picker's got a 9-10 this year. I think he's not as bad as everybody thinks he is.
I like the Oilers too. I think I like the Oilers too. I guess Oilers and Panthers money line. What could go wrong tonight, eh?
Yeah.
That's a nice little two piece. Take me in, tuck me home piece. Tuck me in, take me home. There we go. Said it the wrong way around. Whatever. Go check us out at bettingnews.com. We'll be live with you guys again tomorrow. The Super Stash Bros. We'll be chilling with you guys. Don't forget, if Caitlin Clark goes over her points tonight, we're going to see Abracadabra, which you guys know you want in your lives. I know. You guys came for the winners.
I might have to join the show tomorrow.
We're gonna need
another Stash Bro, to be honest.
We're gonna need a live stream of NZ shaving the stash on the Super Stash Bros tomorrow. That would be.
I can't shave it on here because I'll fucking fuck my shit up. But I'll have shaved. I will
do
shave
a video
if it happens
for sure.
I can't wait. We
I
better
know,
get the
me too.
preview in the group chat.
For sure. Go follow us on all the socials. Get involved with us on TikTok. Go follow us on Instagram. Go follow us on Twitter. Obviously at Your Betting News. We appreciate you guys so much. We will catch you guys later. Have a fantastic night. You came for the winners and you stayed for the vibes. See you on the next one. Peace.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? Down in the deep.
Now I know we all be loving this shit right here.
Rolling.
What you gonna do?
Rolling.
What you gonna do?
Down in the rolling.
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What you know about